We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Joey Lucchesi is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he's going to have extra bases on the first pitch of the night. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they
a swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. McCutchen leads off second with nobody out. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3. At the plate, Bryce Harper is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch, swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. And that will be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. JT Realmuto, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
The 1-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The set and the 2-0. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Aaron Nola is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he struck him out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Alec Bohm. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Now the 1-0. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
A fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short, right to him. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first rounder Scott Kingery. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 3 for 11. He also has 1 home run. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he got him.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Stepping in now, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here's the pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Mets go down 1, 2, 3. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Roman Quinn. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Nimmo is right there, one down.
The pitcher, Aaron.
So one gone here in the Philadelphia third, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes set, now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. J.D. Davis the next to bat. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. There to make the catch is Hoskins, and that's the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Coming to the plate now, Tomas Nido. Here's the first pitch to him. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. This is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Joey Lucchesi. Pops this one up. Boom in foul ground, and this will land foul. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. The pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
The left field, number 3, Bryce.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. Fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Going back is the left fielder, and they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Striding in once again, Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, Danny. He was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
At the plate now, Ronald Torreyes, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Conforto is there, 1 away. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Hit back up the middle. McNeil's got it for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Into the box now, Roman Quinn. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Ground ball left side. McNeil at second to finish off the force play, and that retires the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. So here's Jeff McNeil back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
High in the air out to center field. Quinn is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Count now, a ball and a strike. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Two and two.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Back up the middle. Kingery's there. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Line to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So digging in now, Andrew McCutchen. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. McCutchen is retired, 2 down now.
The first base.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a shot to left field and deep.
And gone up into the second deck.
Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Second home run early in the year as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ball 1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. JT Realmuto would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 4-0 Philadelphia. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here comes the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game. If they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
In now, Dominic Smith. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. fastball is in there. Smith is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit on the ground out to short. Torreyes has it, and that's the second out. Stepping up to the plate, J.D. Davis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutchen is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Jordan Yamamoto takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Mets, number 50, Jordan Yamamoto.
Ready once again, JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Smith is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Now at the plate, Alec Bohm. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ronald Torreyes.
Into the box, Ronald Torreyes, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And in steps Scott Kingery. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ready now, Tomas Nido will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning. His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of the spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 2-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Digging in, Jeff McNeil. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good change up there as he takes command. 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor as he grounds one briskly to short. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mets leave 1. They trail it 4-1. Jerry Familia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the switch hitting outfielder Roman Quinn. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Now batting, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
To the plate now, Aaron Nola. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Alonso is there, and he has it for the out. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
McCutchen will take one that misses. It's ball 4.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1, but they lead it 4-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First pitch of the at-bat. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
1-1 the count. High in the air out to center field. Quinn has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So here's Pete Alonso, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Settling in now, Dominic Smith. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Mets draw closer here. It's now a 4-2 ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Brandon Nimmo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Mets draw a hair closer thanks to the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Phillies 4 and the Mets 2. Jacob Barnes will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 40,
Ready to begin the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is taken. Strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike. And he misses again. Ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And they got him. Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping up now, Alec Bohm. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Barnes, 28 years old. He was taken in the 14th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is in the 2nd with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
next to Philadelphia, the shortstop, Ronald Correa.
At the plate, Ronald Torreyes. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Bohm rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Standing in now, Scott Kingery,
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Smith is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Phillies on top, 5-2. Shane Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 26, Shane Green.
Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis.
The third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Tomas Nido comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, last pitch was 94, then you pull a string. 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in a rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
Harper has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The pitcher, number 40,
James McCann will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33,
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets, and the deficit remains 5-2. Dylan Betances enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Didi Gregorius will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
number 18, Didi Gregorius.
This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're still out in front, 5-2. Roberto Osuna enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 54, Roberto Osuna.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And set to go is the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Left side, but well foul. Osuna, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Quinn is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Now batting. The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So stepping in, Francisco Lindor. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is hit hard to the right side.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Into the upper deck, but foul. They'll try again, 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Michael Conforto, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. On the run, and he makes the catch just shy of the wall. And with that, this ball game is over.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
5-2 the final score tonight. Philadelphia took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Aaron Nola earns the win, his second, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Roberto Ozuna hammers down the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.